If you're going to a protest, please watch this. We are the techie side of TikTok. This is how to secure your devices and your identity while protesting. 1. Do not post on social media about your attendance or your whereabouts. Do not click attending on Facebook events. Cops go through these to make arrests weeks to months after protest. 2. Download the Signal app to communicate with your friends. They encrypt your messages and will automatically delete them after a certain period of time. Disable location services on all of your apps. Most of them track you in the background. But don't put your phone totally on airplane mode so that you can still be reached by your friends. Disable the fingerprint or facial ID lock on your phone. Use passcode only. Cops have been known to force people to unlock their phone using these methods. Write the number of the ACLU or a local lawyer who's supporting protesters on your skin in case your phone dies or gets confiscated. Do not write the number of anybody you know. This can be used to track them and you. Wear a face mask to protect against the virus and against facial recognition software. Cover any distinguishing tattoos or features, including special hair colors, etc. Also blur these features out of the videos that you post of your fellow protesters to protect them too, not just their faces, these features. Leave your phone locked when filming and taking pictures. Wipe metadata from your photos by screenshotting them and posting the screenshots.
I understand there's a lot going on right now with the Minneapolis protests, and that by all means should be taking all your attention, but my people need your help. We all know the government is using coronavirus to do a bunch of shady things because it won't go on the news because they're all reporting on corona. At ICE detention centers, they're spraying a chemical called HDQ neutral outside 100 times a day. Like, people are bleeding from their noses and their mouths, their eyes are burning, and they can't escape it. The ICE workers have masks and gloves and protective gear to protect themselves from the chemicals. My people have nothing. Abolish ICE because they are trying to poison us. They are gathering us up in camps and poisoning us. It makes me sick to my stomach. Please don't let this get buried in the news. We need to speak out. My relatives are there in detention centers. We don't deserve this. No human is illegal on stolen land. You stole Texas from us. It's our right to be here.
So this video is going to be a test, and if this test is failed by TikTok, y'all need to leave this app because it's part of this exact problem. So, Celespecs just got his account banned. Dude would literally tell you your rights on a daily basis because it's your right to know your rights. He got his account banned for telling you something that you absolutely legally have the right to know. So since you couldn't get the information that you're legally allotted to, I'll give it to you. The United States government is currently passing a bill that will literally limit your freedom of speech on the internet. Take your First Amendment rights and just throw them in the trash. Why haven't you heard about this? Because they're keeping it quiet with the mass media so that it just gets passed. We have the right to vote on it, but nobody knows about it, so we can't vote on it if we don't know about it. He told everyone, he gets banned. So I just told everyone. So if my account gets taken away, y'all need to jump off this app because it's part of the...
I've never spoken in uniform in this app before, but I feel like this needs to be said now. And I don't know the details because the story is still very new, but it's come to my attention that Minneapolis Police Department and the National Guard opened fire on medics. That is a violation of medical neutrality, and it is a war crime. If it's true that military police were the ones who are opening fire on medics, they will be subject to UCMJ, Uniform Code of Military Justice. Look it up. As a military service member, I can tell you confidently that I do not condone what they did to those medics. It was against the law. And I really, really hope they get what's coming to them.
I just want to make something clear. When the news tells you protesters began looting, reframe it as looters took advantage of the protest. And protesters, who were already actively being terrorized by the police, did not have the armor, the weapons, the capability, or the power to stop the looters. Every city I've been to, 2 different cities, 2 different police forces, looters started breaking windows and protesters banded together in front of those stores to stop them while the police were still gassing us. We were doing their job for free while they beat us. Who is protecting and serving this city? The worst we did was tag. And you know who cleaned up those tags in the morning? Us, not the police.